Are you kidding me right now? This has the potential to go down in this interview has the potential to go down in history right here. If Superman Legacy or Superman does well, this is Nicholas Hoult on Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. If you guys don't know who Michael Rosenbaum is, definitively the best live action Lex Luthor, hands down, 100%. Crazy thing is, James Gunn said it himself, and now he's sitting down with Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult is playing Lex Luthor in James Gunn's upcoming Superman movie. We have to watch this. All right, let's check this out.
I love it, and I try to get things signed, but I just haven't. I grew up. I think the first ever Lex I saw was you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I grew up like Smallville was on. I can't remember if it was Channel 4 or Channel 5, but like growing up, what year did it start?
2001.
Okay, 2001. So I was like 11, 12, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
and so
actually
that was like the show that I would
insane.
watch and see my first iterations of Superman and Lex and all those stories.
That's actually so good, because if that's his first time he's seeing Lex, so that's Lex in his head. So the best live action Lex Luthor is that's his Lex Luthor. Dude, this is awesome.
So
Really?
it's kind of bizarre to be sent
I
across
was the
me.
first.
You were, yeah.
That's-
And then since I've like seen Richard Donner's movies and all the other ones.
I still
and
need
kind
to
of
do that, man. I got to
seen
do a
some of the
reaction
other
to that.
performances, but you're like the one. So it's bizarre for me
Really?
also
So you
sitting
like
here.
my...
So that's his favorite Lex Luthor. Michael Rosenbaum is James Gunn's favorite Lex Luthor, and Michael Rosenbaum is Nicholas Holt's favorite Lex Luthor, and we have them. Dude, this fact that this interview is happening, you got two Lex Luthors sitting in the same room. This is actually the best news that's happened, and I feel like that could be a reason why James Gunn went with Nicholas Hoult, because they're on the same wavelength. They both have the same vision for Lex Luthor. They both think Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex. This is awesome. This is giving me hope, dude. This is giving me a whole lot of hope. I know I didn't really like the Superman logo. This is giving me hope.
portrayal.
I love it. Are you kidding? It's the best. Yeah.
Dude.
Yo.
Well, thanks for...
Which is also
it's nice having you here.
kind of when we got connected by Cedric, and I was like, I wanted to come on the show and talk about things, and then also I was like, oh, as I said to you, I'm like weirdly very superstitious about stuff, and I was like, oh no, is this bad juju
No,
to be? And I know
no.
I was like, because obviously, yeah, start getting ready to play the
When do you
same
start
character.
filming?
In a couple of weeks, few weeks, yeah.
Yeah, because this is obviously not right now, because we saw the set picture. Nicholas Hoult is shaved head. They've shaved his head completely. So this is a bit before. This isn't like right now, looks like. This interview can go down in history. If James Gunn's upcoming Superman is good and Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is on point, having two of the best live action Lex Luthors sitting in one room for an interview, that's awesome. If Nicholas Holt's at that level, and I hope he is at that level.
Wow, it's soon.
Yeah.
So you're shaving your head.
Yeah.
You've already
Yeah,
shaved your head.
I haven't.
Have you worn wigs?
Yeah, this is a wig.
When will you wear wigs?
No, I haven't done it yet. I was thinking I was thinking I needed to.
That
do
I
it
could shave it
sooner,
when you
so-
let me shave it.
Well, you know what? Yeah, go on then. I was thinking of letting my boys shave it for me and just giving them a pair of clippers. But I think I have another job after that, and I think we're gonna try and make a wig of my hair or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Really?
Long story. Yeah.
What?
Did you suntan the top of your head?
No. In the beginning, it took them like 2.5 hours to sort of.
That's actually a good
master it.
question.
They had to put like different shades of color so you didn't see a hairline by halfway through the day, and at least they didn't have to shave it twice a day. But
That's a good
you know,
question.
it was tough. So now though, with effects and stuff, if something doesn't look right, they just clean it up in post.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about that. You shave
it
your
in
head.
post.
They put some. I don't know how long you haven't done a makeup test yet.
Yeah. I feel like I'm still just in the mental preparation zone at the moment.
Yeah, dude. Like, how do you even cast that? Like, he's got to look good bald. How do you know that beforehand?
But yeah, twice a day shaving. Ooh.
Well, like I said, I
Twice a
didn't
day.
have to do that. But by the end, I was just like, I was a little prima donna, and I told him, look, you guys got to make this faster.
Right,
So they had
right.
2 people working on me, and it ended up being like an hour, maybe an hour and 20.
And then the final season, you
and
had
it
a
helped because
bald cap.
starting 2.5 hours and makeup, and then a half hour to take it off, and then working 12 hours. And I was just like, guys, we got to figure this out.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did tests to see if like, you know, if I just need a little makeup. And anyway, today is much different. The effects are different. Everything's different. It's gonna look great.
You got
It's
the
gonna,
OG Lex giving
and you know what you look
the
like
newbie
with a
Lex
shaved
some
head.
advice here.
Yeah,
There's no
I shaved my-
secret
I
because
sha- I have shaved
Nux
my head
from
before.
Mad Max.
Yeah, that was
Fury
the last
Road.
time, that was the last time I shaved my head. Yeah, but did you? I mean, we don't.
No,
Did you enjoy?
I-
Did you enjoy playing him? What did you take away? What did you learn from him that you're like, oh, I carry that with me now?
There's a lot of things I related to the character because my childhood, you know, I had, you know, for whatever reason, I had a dysfunctional childhood, and I've talked about it ad nauseum. How he was very sort of calm and collective, and but when you crossed him, when he got to a certain point, there was just this intensity, and I think in a way that's sort of me. I'm very easygoing, and you know, I think I'm likable, and I just felt like everyone.
Fun fact, if you guys don't know, Michael Rosenbaum voiced the Flash in the Justice League Unlimited cartoons. So he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy in
Once in a
general.
while, I look,
So him
something
playing
comes
Lex
out,
is kind of
and
insane.
I'm like, whoa, wow, where did that come from?
As the character, or as
Both.
just as you?
Both. So I channeled that.
Right, okay.
and in a believable way. And I had this overbearing father on the show, as you know, and it helped having
Lionel
such
Luthor.
an
Dude, if you guys
amazing
haven't watched
actor
Smallville,
deliver me
at least
lines. And
at least go on YouTube and check out the Lex Luthor scenes. But I'm so happy that this interview happened before they started filming. I'm so happy that Nicholas Hoult got to meet Michael Rosenbaum and actually talk about Lex Luthor before they started filming. And I don't know, dude, if there's any like Michael Rosenbaum influence in his performance, or if they go that direction with Lex Luthor, I hope it's not one of those cases where James Gunn thinks Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex Luthor, and so he doesn't want to go in that direction because it's untouchable. He's not going to get better than that, so he goes in a completely different direction. I hope that's not the case. I hope they try and match that, because if they can match that, that's awesome.
and just kept me on my toes. And, you know, I talked about this with James. I was just like, you know, I'm not saying I was the best Lex Luthor by any means, but I'm just saying, you know,
definitely
my favorite's
were.
Gene
Definitely
Hackman,
were.
who signed it to the second best Lex Luthor, but maybe things will change. But I said to him,
He did actually sign it to the second.
yeah, to the second best Lex Luthor. But I just said to him, you know, Lex needs to be, he's a cool guy. He's a cool character. He's complex. And he's like, and James knows this more than I do.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just, you'll play him your own way and your own personality. And when I've seen you in roles, there hasn't been one movie you've done that I haven't liked.
Thanks. You probably haven't seen them all then.
That's true. That's true. But like everything from
there's definitely
Warm
some you wouldn't.
Bodies,
Yeah.
which I
I mean, that's a
really
good
liked.
point. That's a good point. Nicholas Hoult shouldn't try to play it exactly like Michael Rosenbaum played it, because they're two completely different people, two very different actors. But if they can get that essence of that type of Lex, that's awesome.
But stop for 1 second, because I
Okay.
just want to say, but you did inhabit him with such depth and charm, and then that ability to switch, which makes him dangerous and formidable and a great opponent. So
he knows, he knows.
We can stop talking about him.
I just don't
But I
think-
just loved what you did.
Thanks. And I just thought, you know, I know that James is such a great director, and he's not going to be like, let's play it really over the top and big and goofy and ha. I mean,
okay.
it was just that everyone knows that.
I
So
don't
shouldn't
want that. All right.
Shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I think. How was the audition process? Because it was. I know it was pretty.
Those things are intimidating. Yeah, it's like it's a strange scenario to be putting yourselves into.
All right, we might check out the audition process in another video, because that's kind of a long segment there. So, dude, what did you guys think about this? This is a history in the making. If Nicholas Hoult can pull off a solid Lex Luthor, you potentially have the two best Lex Luthors sitting down and having a conversation about the character. This is awesome. This is awesome, and I really hope they go in a similar direction with the character, because that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. All right. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What did you guys think about this? I thought this was real cool. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.